shotgun, he hands it off. He's in the clear. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him run the football the way he is today.
Here's the second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Makes the grab, it's Pena. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Man tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Gain of 3. Brings up third down.
Third down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made to the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Nittany Lions getting set on first and 10. The back's got it. Breaks into the clear. Has the first down and more. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Durham. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Ball handed off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit.
Here he goes. And he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That's the end of the first quarter. Penn State 7, LSU 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. On the ground, it's Durham. He's in the clear. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a great job to be up. Establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. He keeps it. QB draw. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. Hand off to the back. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Caught in the backfield. It's Perry. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in this semifinal game.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it from the gun. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards and get those first downs.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's Allen. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Penn State. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
LSU.
send the back in motion. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Nice grab. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. You'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And this one is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Can they pick up the first on the ground?
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage and they make a play.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On the run, it's Singleton. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the tailback's got it again. Solid gain, moves the ball to 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Patterns now has our halftime update.
Penn State 14, LSU 13.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And the runner takes off to his right. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. But he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they'll set up with BAT. BAT makes it an 8-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Running back has it on the screen now. It's hard running there through a tackle. They'll bring him down. The defense walks through the blocks and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
First and 10 play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Rolls it in. It's Anderson. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen could be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He Didn't let escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They'll kick it away here. So they'll spot the ball near the 15-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Comes a first down pass attempt. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and gets to the quarterback.
Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Looking for a receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Brings up third down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to throw. It's Power. And this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with his defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Breaks an open space.
Return brings it out to the 32. And your LSU Tigers will take over. First and 10.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? That's a big hit at the end. Making a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Looking to pass this time. Over the middle. It's Green. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the third.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Penn State 21, LSU 15.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size, their speed, and their versatility, and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
On the ground, it's Singleton. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the single back takes the handoff. Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. Running with purpose. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Allen. Quick throw over the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Quick pass, the catch is made. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, LSU. They were not going to catch him that time.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by one here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Penn State 21.
This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Grinding away on the ground. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Fights through the tackler.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Handoff to the single back. Now here he goes. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Same tailback, another carry. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Ball handed off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Offense facing 4th down.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. In motion now. Scanning the field. It's Aller. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's reeled in. It's Pena. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here?
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. You found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
It comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Second down, we're going to throw it. And this pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Penn State. They have taken the lead with time running down.
And Chris, with the game on the line, the offense delivers. Good job up front. The quarterback makes a great throw, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game to go up 2. The big decision now for the head coach, the extra point, or do you go for 2 to make it a 4-point game?
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national